Hello and welcome back to the Triple Double with your host Cam.
Joe's back again.
And we've only got a double today.
Yeah, not a triple double this time.
No, because obviously uni things.
Uni life's getting on top of us a little bit. We've got exams coming around.
Exactly.
Got practicals. But no, me and Cam are here, but we're obviously All-Star Weekend happened this weekend. So thought we might as well delve into that.
Give me, first of all, before we delve into the game and the dunk contest and stuff.
Go for it.
How did you think the weekend went?
I think the All-Star game was class. I think we were sitting there, weren't we, on Sunday and really enjoyed it. And I thought, Saturday, but we really enjoyed it. I thought it felt like a good game. Obviously, I know the All-Star game isn't taken that seriously, but the end quarter, you see them proper going for it and trying because they want to win that W. And I really enjoyed the game, but I thought the dunk contest, yet again, I think the last 2 years, and now this year as well, it's the 3 years going, has been shocking. I think as soon as Zach LaVine hasn't been there, I think it really has taken a delve in quality. I know Obi Toppin was there, he did some all right dunks, but it's nothing what we've seen through Zach LaVine, and that's I say Zach LaVine is the way that I know dunking.
You got to think though, you had that rivalry as well. You had Zach LaVine versus Aaron Gordon.
Oh yeah.
So you had them two going at it, and it would be best over. Yeah. Zach LaVine was jumping over Taco 4 at one point.
But he was dunking from the free throw line.
Exactly.
I remember he did a through the leg dunk, from the free throw line, one step from the free throw. It was ridiculous. I was just there and now you're just seeing windmills, and they're expecting hype. No one gets as hyped as they used to be. I remember people used to be doing the whoa and all the woo and everything like that.
Yeah.
At the sideline when they score, everyone be going mental. And now when someone dunks, it's just sort of oh, well done, and clap. The thing of 50-point games used to be ridiculous. I remember when Michael Jordan used to be in the dunk contest. He'd be going full out. I mean, he did his famous logo. He did that there from the free throw line, and everyone went mental over that because that is an achievement. Whereas just doing a windmill is an everyday game. Ja Morant does that in a game every weekend.
Yeah, did you see he got asked to do it next year on the commentary in the All-Star game?
Oh, he was just there probably not. You could tell he was trying to skive out of it. You could see it.
Imagine.
Is it worth the risk of injury, though? I think, do you know why I don't see as many mad dunks? I think injuries are so prone now, especially in the NBA, how players push each other themselves.
Yeah.
Is it worth the risk of it? I think that's why you don't see as much the flash and all the flair that you used to see.
No, but I also think, though, as well, if you had, imagine, right, you had Giannis, you had Ja. Well, first of all, them two, that would just be a great rivalry in itself.
Get Bron in there.
You got Bron in there. if you put four of the best dunkers in the game.
I am surprised Bron hasn't done it more recently, considering he is in his farewell of his career. It would make sense to do, not to point fingers at his end of his career. Sorry, Bron, but you think as you're getting older, surely he is known for his flare dunks in the game, running down the thing and dunking it from I don't even know who knows where, and it's just I think
the thing with Bron is he's more power. You know what I mean? When he goes up for his dunk, he will slam that down like it's nothing. Yeah. He doesn't go for the flare style in a way.
You are right, yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's not I don't know, a 360 spin dunk. You know what I mean? Ja Morant, we all saw it in the All-Star game. Yeah. He done a 360 backwards. You look at it and you go, yeah, be in the dunk contest.
This guy's a menace, bro. I ever seen Trey set him up for a dunk and I was just there let's go.
Man's head was at the rim.
Oh, no,
man's head was above the rim.
He's 6'3" and he's doing that. It's ridiculous. You don't see that. This is why I think generally, I saw a poll on NBA Trade Center. That's our main one that we go for trades. And it was something vote on if you think Ja will make the Hall of Fame. And it was 70% when I voted. Yeah, I think that he's got the flair. Obviously, I know it's very early, but I think it's good to think about these things now. Because it gives them the thing of will he do it? Was your prediction right? And I feel if he keeps going at this rate, obviously he's got to win some rings. But I know Iverson didn't win rings, but doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The flair I think is enough to get him into that thing. I know it's obviously a very early conversation to have, but I think the idea of getting us thinking about it is not a bad idea.
No, but, speaking of All-Star and Hall of Fame and all that stuff, they done the 75th.
That was very cool.
I really like that. It was very good.
I didn't like the stuff with Scottie Pippen weren't there though. I thought that it was cool seeing Dennis Rodman there, always being the menace.
Could you imagine reuniting all three?
I'm pretty sure Scottie Pippen. I'm not going to put words in Scottie Pippen's mouth here, but I'm pretty sure he hates him after the whole Last Dance thing. He hates Jordan. Because he said it made him seem like he was selfish or something like that. There was something that he said about it.
It's probably when he when he didn't sign it, when he refused to play.
Yeah, he refused to play
because he refused to play.
Yeah, but No, it was really cool. Like, you saw like Wilt Chamberlain was there.
Kareem.
No, sorry, Kareem, not Wilt Chamberlain.
I was about to say,
Kareem.
you're right. Wilt Chamberlain, rest in peace to the man. But yeah, I mean, he's a bit gone, mate.
Well, he was mentioned, to be fair. So was Kobe.
Sad times.
Okay.
That was actually sad.
It was. You see him and they're like, he should be standing there, and he's not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? His wife was there. I saw her on it.
But, I mean, Chris Paul won the Kobe Award.
Did he?
Yeah, he won
cool.
he won it before the start of the game.
Oh, very cool.
So I think that was the first ever one. So he won.
Well, he's into history. That's the first ever one.
Exactly. So Chris Paul, fair play to him.
But no, it was cool seeing Dwayne Wade. I love Dwayne Wade. He's generally either playing 2K14. He was like 90 rated on 2K. He's unreal. I think he's like one of the players that I looked up to when I first started watching basketball and getting into it. I think obviously I feel he's very underrated. Obviously I know a lot of people rate him, but I think he's underrated in the way that he's not spoken about in the not the GOAT conversation, but up there with Magic and stuff like that. He's won 2 rings, mate. He's won 2 rings. Come on.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say he's up there with Magic, bro. I would not say that. Come on, bro.
Come on, mate.
He's good. He is good. I have no doubt in my mind that he's not good.
I think,
but I would not put him in that category as Magic.
Without him, Bron has 2 rings.
Probably.
No, I'm joking. Magic's a bit too far. But moving on. So we'll talk about the All-Star game. Steph Curry, 50-point game,
16 threes.
Bro, that's broken a record. Whose record did he take?
I was gonna say his own. No, it wasn't his own.
No, it wasn't his own. I don't know who it was. I know he didn't break the. Have a look on your phone. I know he didn't break Anthony Davis's record from 2017 when he played. Anthony Davis got 52 points in when he was playing at the Pelicans. Still, obviously in an All-Star game. But Steph was going off, bro. I remember he was pulling up from logo, pulling up from from the corners. Everything was hitting, and then it actually got to the point. I think when there was they needed 2 points to win. Bron's team LeBron, and like Steph just couldn't hit, and he was getting opens. I like 3 open shots, and he missed all of them. Like airballed 2 of them. Obviously, then it
was the best part about Steph at the start of the weekend where he was getting booed, and it ended with
Draymond get booed as well.
I might have.
I didn't play, but he was there as an honorary guest, wasn't he?
Well, no, because he was obviously in it.
Oh yeah,
but obviously he couldn't play.
Yeah, but I'm guessing the reason they were booed is because of the whole rivalry of the Cavs and the Golden State. Surely it must have been. That's what it is. Must have been for.
Yeah,
the number.
I'm trying to find it now. Who did he beat?
Oh, he's beating it now. Who cares? Let's move on.
Yeah.
But let's talk about LeBron. So his little 2-pointer. He didn't do much, LeBron. He did a nice few little clip shots, couple of threes, just chilled around.
Couple of threes, yeah, but how many threes did he take?
Oh, mate, I remember in the first quarter, I don't know how many it was, but I remember we were sitting there like, bro, when's he going to hit a shot?
Yeah, it's how I was going to okay. See, this is why he doesn't shoot threes. This is why he don't shoot threes. He just drives and dunks and, bro, he puts that fade away. And I was sitting there, I'm going, this is why he don't shoot threes. And then all of a sudden he started hitting a three. I was like, okay, and then he started bricking again, and I went, right, he's back. You know what I mean? I
think the funniest thing was that the whole game, he wasn't really on it, Bron. Like, I know he did do some nice things, and then that little fadeaway, little clutch, little 2-pointer fadeaway was naughty. I remember we were going there, come on then. Saw it,
yeah, fair
his flair. But then I think the main thing we wanted to talk about was the fact that he's been playing with Steph. He probably loved it. 50-point game, point guard.
Oh,
and now he's going to Russell Westbrook.
The
brick boy.
I mean, I'd be honest, I'd be a bit fuming.
Bro, I would though. Like, he's gone from having someone that's just going to freely be able to pull up from anywhere and score to someone that will get a triple-double just so his career stats look good.
Yeah, exactly. Man's on 10. He's not even like 30 points. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you just feel bad.
Don't get me wrong, I love Russ, but him and Bron do not work, and I think him playing with Steph has shown that even more. It shows there's a different level between Russ and Steph, question.
But there was no question about it at the start.
Yeah, but I'm saying that when they play in a team together, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it proves that Steph doesn't get pulled along by LeBron. If anything, Bron gets pulled along by Steph, whereas LeBron is pulling along Westbrook.
Yeah. Well, apparently, on deadline day, Bron had a little argument with their GM.
I heard about that.
Because they refused the John Wall and Westbrook trade.
Did they?
Yeah. So
I didn't hear about.
So obviously, so the plan was meant to be Houston brought Dennis Schroeder in.
Oh yeah, of course. We spoke about this on
and
the
it was
podcast.
meant to, so that trade was meant to happen.
Yeah.
But their GM said no. So that's why Bronny's fuming.
But why would the GM say no? No, let's talk about the fact that the Lakers are failing.
Yeah.
The Clippers, who have no Kawhi and no Paul George, are doing better than them at the moment.
Exactly.
I know Warren said they've played 3 more games than the Lakers, but that's not the point.
No, but you got to think as well, right? Is with that trade, I think his excuse was, well, John Wall hasn't played since like 2 years ago.
That should not be a point. I'd rather have a John Wall that hasn't played in 2 weeks than a Russ that's going to ruin your team's ethic.
Yeah, but that's what they're saying. They're saying, and they were like, Dennis Schroeder, we had him before.
Yeah.
Do we really want to make that risk? But I was like, I'm sitting there going, yeah.
I mean, you weigh up the options. I think I'd rather have Dennis Schroeder at the moment than Westbrook. I'm being honest. I don't.
Than THT as well.
Oh yeah,
because it was Westbrook and THT going the other way, like Taylor Horton Tucker.
Yeah. Who was
obviously?
Is it Malik Monk? He wants to sign on. I think at the Lakers, he wants to stay for another year.
Yeah, and I'll be honest. I think the Lakers should pick that up.
Oh yeah, but I think even Bron wants him to stay. I read something about.
He looks very good.
Yeah,
he does. He's still young. You can still, but I think he looks very good, and he could. I'm not going to say he's going to be an all-star. Doesn't say that, but I could see him as like a very high-level player.
Oh, definitely. I think you look at.
He might be like a DeJounte Murray. You know, he picks up one all-star.
Yeah, but
like DeJounte Murray's done this year.
Yeah, but as I say, I feel like when you play with LeBron, you play with that all-star sort of that stature. It makes you deserve that sort of thing because you play with them. He plays with LeBron. LeBron's going to make his game 10 times better.
Exactly.
Because you play with LeBron and you don't want to let him down. Yeah. I remember it's the thing with, I'll talk about this with Michael Jordan, it's from The Last Dance. He spoke about how the fact that he went in after he won his championship in 92. He went in, they had new players, they were acting like, oh yeah, we just won the championship, we think we're sick. But they never actually won the ring. They just play for the Bulls now this year. And he said they went in, the ethic was not there. He said he was just there like, I'm not playing with you. And like he'd grill them and be a bit, not a bully, but he had to be authoritative to get them on the wavelength of it. We've won one, but I want to win 3 or 4 or 5, 6 or 6.
Well, you think when he was with Scotty and when he was with Dennis, you know what I mean, their effort was cool with one chip. Yeah, now we're going to go back to back. Now we're going to do this. Now we're going to do that. You know what I mean? It was literally like constant.
Like the issue that he had was that he knew that he would do it as long as he had Dennis and Scotty, but there was always a game where one of them would be injured. I think that's when they had Kukos that would come through and pull through a lot, and Steve Kerr ended up being quite a key thing for them, especially in knockdown threes. I remember there's a thing in one of I think it was his last dance, where Steve Kerr hit about 3 threes in a row. And I don't know if it was the finals. I think it might have been the conference finals.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing as
Jordan,
well.
He understands what he needs in his team, and we'll sort it out.
Yeah, I mean, we need to start. We're not talking about the last dance. We're talking about NBA All Star.
That's what Bron needs to sort out. Now, I feel
he does. He does. I mean, it's so peak for him.
Yeah.
I mean, I've just thought of something.
Go for it.
That may sound very crazy.
Go for it. You always know for crazy.
Do you think they're bricking it for a couple of seasons, right? So they get the first pick when Bronny James comes into the league.
Bro, what are you smoking, man? Bro, no. I generally think LeBron would not waste 2 years of his career just so his son played with him.
I don't know.
Bro, he could go from 4 to 6 rings.
Yeah, I know.
If he played properly. Well, no respect for LeBron there. He's been playing ridiculously.
Yeah, if he actually has a team that wanted to play.
You know what? Yeah, that is the issue. And I feel like you would. I like the enthusiasm. I like the idea, but I think you're mental. The point that I have...
It was a very big stretch, you know.
The fact I have here is that I think Bronny is a later thing. I think Bron wants to do it just to say, oh yeah, I've played with my son. Because who else has done that in the league? Who has done that? I don't think that anyone has of that.
No, not that I know of.
That's what I'm saying. And
you got brothers playing with brothers, but apart from that, I don't think there's like dad and son.
That happens quite a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, you got to think though. Like...
So speaking of the brothers...
Oh, what, the skill challenge?
The Antetokounmpos weren't very happy they lost that skill challenge.
Oh, they got the Cavs.
Pulling up in Cleveland, you know.
Mobley. Evan Mobley is going to be something else. I do not care what you say.
I know, I'm listening to you.
That man was he done everything. The rookie game, he was sick, right? And then went into the skills challenge and went, you know what? I'm just going to sink a badge 3 to go win the skills challenge because, you know, that's how good I am now.
I respect it.
There's only one way he doesn't win Rookie of the Year now, in my eyes.
Go for it.
And that is if he gets injured. Like bad injury.
Let's touch some wood.
Yeah, touch wood that he doesn't.
Wood, yeah.
Right, but he looks so good.
Yeah,
he looks like an Embiid or like a Jokic, but in his own sense.
I think I remember seeing the skill challenge afterwards. I watched the highlights. I didn't watch it live because I'm not staying up for that. And obviously we live in the UK, you can't be doing that.
Yeah.
But no, I just looking at it thinking like, what are the Cavs on? I didn't know if it was the home juice because they're there in their hometown and doing bits, but it just looked like they were on a mission to beat the Antetokounmpos. And Giannis seemed fuming that he lost that.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
to be fair, I respect his temperament though. Giannis' temperament that he wants to win everything.
Yeah, I mean, Giannis was there. He loves it. Let's be real.
We haven't mentioned him in the All-Star game. Some of the dunks he was putting down. I know he's 7'15". Some of his dunks.
You know, he picked up 30 points.
Did he?
Yeah, he was very underrated. Obviously, Steph, like it was looking like him or Embiid to go for MVP.
Embiid
at the start of the night, 33 or something. Yeah, something like that.
He did well though.
But Embiid had 36 in the end. But we're looking at him going, yeah, these two are like. We watched them in the first quarter. I'm going, you know what, one of these two could get it. Then all of a sudden, in the second and third quarter, Steph's just going, you know what, I'm just going to shoot from the badge.
But there was a point in the second quarter, every single time the ball was going up the court, it was literally going to Steph and literally bang, we'd be there like, what is going on?
I think it was in the third quarter when he done the no look free. I love it. I've watched it over and over again because
he does it every year.
Turns around, and goes, yeah, it went in. Cool.
No, I know what I loved as well is when LeBron was like looking away at the crowd, like, yeah, it's gone in. Yeah, just walks off.
Yeah,
that's giving me Dwayne Wade dunk vibes. That.
I'm not gonna lie, right? It's that I love the All-Star game because it just shows everything. Like you had Steph shooting threes.
It's just shithousery.
I mean, did you remember LaMelo's little assist on the alley-oop to DeJounte Murray? The little under the leg, and just up it goes to DeJounte Murray, and he's like, "Yeah, thank you."
Speaking of assists,
Chris Paul.
I'm gutted now, and the Phoenix Suns are going to be crying in their sleep. 6 to 8 weeks out of a hand injury or a thumb injury.
Thumb fracture.
That is hurting. I saw him play with his brace on. We saw him because we saw something saying, "Oh, he's out of the All-Star game," didn't we?
Yeah.
And we were like, "Why are you playing? What's going on here?"
Yeah, but then I think he played literally 3 minutes in the end. He just wanted to get on.
I respect that he still turned up. Not done to James Harden. James Harden was fit. I saw him dribbling before the game. That was taking a piss.
Well, no, apparently he's not fit, is he? Not fit at all.
I've heard something that apparently he was wearing weight suits.
Weight suits?
Like literally make him look out of shape.
Yeah,
apparently that was true. And looks like he's done it again.
Chris Paul played 2 minutes. He just wanted to be there. I mean, KD would have loved to have been KD to be there. But obviously, he had family reasons.
Yeah, his grandmother died or something.
That was sad. Because even though he's injured, I wanted to see him on the sideline. Just like getting up and just like going, all right, someone on Steph. I don't care who it is. Someone gets on Steph now.
I just want to see the beef between Harden and Durant, to be honest.
That'd be tasty.
They definitely have not spoken since all the trade rumour and all that stuff happened.
I mean, quickly, I know this isn't about All-Star Weekend.
Go for it.
Just not speaking to people. So, you know, the world-class rookie last year, Zion Williamson, hasn't spoke. No, he now has. Literally today, or like last night, spoke to CJ McCollum. So now, CJ McCollum's been there for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
As of the 22nd, he spoke to him. He's been there for 2 weeks.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I watched before the All-Star game. I watched the Dallas v New Orleans. CJ McCollum, Dallas went 35 points up. Luka was on a madness, right?
Yeah, he has been recently.
Yeah, it's just what he does. It's just what he does. He's that good.
He's not the book, no. Move on. Keep going.
But anyway, so you know, then all of a sudden, CJ McCollum in the full court was like, you know what? Now I'm going to turn up now. And like every time we got the ball, free. He was draining threes. I'm sitting there going, like, he's carried your team back into this game because it ended like a 5-10 point game to Dallas in the end.
Yeah.
But I was like, bro, like. He actually gave him a chance because what had happened at the start of the fourth, Luka started it. I think sunk a couple of threes, got up to like 49 points. Then was like, we're up by 30. We're gonna rest Luka now. They made Luka have to come back on.
That's impressive, to be fair.
You know what I mean? So
do you think the reason he hasn't spoken to him is that Zion is not bothered about being at the Pelicans? I think he's got into the NBA, made his quick bag, got his shoe deal, and just thought, fuck it.
Yeah, but surely as a kid, you'd look at it and go, I've earned this much. How much more can I get?
Money crazy. But then I also think that he's put on... I've seen him recently. He looks wham.
Yeah.
Like that, is he ready for that temperament? I personally think he's a hyped up high schooler that, don't get me wrong, he's got talent.
Yeah.
But there is no success without talent and hard work, and the Kobe is the prime example of that.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
I think Kobe would be ashamed to see what Zion is doing at the moment.
Who was it? There was someone. I remember reading this recently, and it was like during the off season. It was like we got knocked out like the second round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like semi-finals of the conference.
I saw Luka out vaping. I saw that.
But no. It's like they've been knocked out like the second round of the conference.
Yeah.
So they all went home. They had all their stuff. They had the little holiday and stuff.
Yeah.
And everything. And then one of the lads, I can't remember who it was. It might have been Champa. I'm not too sure though.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Kobe was living with him at the time.
Yeah.
And he was like, obviously Kobe he went all the way to the finals and everything with the Lakers and stuff. And, and like the guy was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to start to train now, get back into fitness. So he's sitting there going, so he went on this 5 a.m. run.
Yeah.
And this was literally the day after the championship final where they'd just won the ring. Like Kobe had just won a ring and everything, like limbs, everything. Right? Kobe was up eating breakfast.
I've seen this.
He'd been out since 4 o'clock in the morning on a run, shooting threes, shooting three throws, shooting twos, shooting fadeaways, everything.
Was this the story where he trained his eyes because of a flashlight and he lost the finals because of it? And he's got up at 6 a.m. every day.
That might be right.
Hours. And he kept doing it so that when there's the next flash of a camera, he wouldn't be put off.
Yeah,
that is ridiculous.
You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. Like that hard work
needs to be
is
done.
unmatched, bro.
I feel like Zion, like you've got the talent. Why not put it in? Do you know what I'm saying? How all of us would what's it called? I would pray. I would sell my house, my parents' house, everything for the chance to be in his position right now.
Bruv.
Just to be able to be in a roster. Obviously he's injured, I understand that.
Yeah.
Just to have the chance to play for the Pelicans, I'd do that.
Yeah.
I think that is so sick. Even to get
Even if it's Houston.
I know.
You know what I mean?
No.
I'm trying
Let's not annoy him.
I'm trying to get a bite from Jack later, that's all.
He'll be nibbling at that. But no, I feel like it is time for him to realise, do you want this dream? You worked for this dream through high school and now pull through. CJ McCollum has turned up. He's given you another outlet, yeah?
Yeah.
And this is where he needs to then think, you know what? I understand he's injured. I know he's going to have surgery on his foot.
Again.
But it is time for him to now, you rehab properly. If he's back next season and he starts performing, I will shut up. I will rip this podcast up and I'll be like, sorry, mate. I'm sorry for slanting you. I apologise. But until he then pulls through and says, you know what? I'm going to work hard. I'm going to work my arse off. I'm going to play with CJ and I'm going to pull through to maybe a confidence finals or something like that. Let's be realistic. It's the Pelicans. Let's be realistic.
Yeah.
And
or at least get him into that, into that playoff.
I'd like to see him back, like, in the All-Star game. This is where he would thrive. Do you know what I'm saying? In the All-Star game.
You got to think, right, well, LaMelo Ball was drafted same year.
And he thrived.
Same year, right?
No, he wasn't. His year after.
No, year before, sorry.
Yeah.
Right? He was drafted year before, right? No, it was 2 years. 2 years ago.
Melo was drafted last year.
No, he wasn't. Zion was drafted last year.
Was he?
Yeah.
That's not right. Yeah. I don't know. It might be right.
Well, it might be. But, it was so like that, right? Right, LaMelo Ball, yeah. Right, man is now an all-star, looking like he like, bro, he was so composed and looking at it going, yeah, I'll just throw it up, I'll do my own thing. You know what I mean? He weren't scared, he weren't nervous. And you're looking at it going, that could be Zion.
No, you're not wrong.
That could be him.
But that's the thing. No, and also Melo was drafted last year because he was drafted with Anthony Edwards.
Oh.
Whereas Ja Morant and Trey were drafted with Zion.
Fair enough then.
Oh, yeah, but obviously Zion is younger. I'm pretty sure he's younger than him because he went straight from high school. I'm not sure.
That might be well then.
But no, yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Ja Morant now. Ja Morant, so you said, drafted same year. Trae Young, drafted same year.
Weren't first pick.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? They're pulling through and they're doing bits. Ja Morant and Trae Young will be running the league for the next 10 years. I'm going to call it now. I think
that'll be the little rivalry. You know, we've got like Steph v LeBron at the moment, or like Steph v KD. You know, like Steph v a shooter. You know, that'll be the two shooters that are going at it.
Yeah, it is very cool. It was very nice to see them playing together though. Seeing the little couple of alley oops being thrown to Ja. I know Ja was missing half of them. That's the point.
I mean,
but no, yeah, it was a shame not seeing KD there. I know we always spoke about this, but I feel like it was a very close game, and I feel like if he was there as well, I think they would have won it. You know.
Well, we looked at it at the start, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we both looked at the teams and went, oh.
The Lakers are looking like a washout.
Yeah.
Sorry, LeBron.
LeBron's looking like they're absolutely slated.
Yeah.
Then I watched them going.
Very close.
Then I watched the first quarter. It went basically the way we thought. I was like, yeah, here we go. Then the second quarter turned up, and I'm like, hang on a minute.
Yeah, then was it Durant's team won the second quarter?
Yeah,
they drew the third quarter, and then the fourth quarter was going off.
Yeah. That's the way it was. Like, it was just end to end, end to end, end to end. You know what
I loved about the All-Star? What the funniest thing was seeing Embiid. So no one was defending him because no one's get posterised, do they? No one gets posterised the All-Star game. And he was just there, like, just no one be around him. He just do like a little jump, a little dunk. Yeah. It was just so funny. You just tell he was so fed up and didn't want to do it.
I remember me and you were going, who's going to break the backboard then?
He was hanging. Look, Giannis kept hanging on it and trying to break it.
Both of them, him, Jokic, Bron, Embiid, they're all just like sitting there like, come on.
Realistically, the Fridge is the only guy that, and probably Embiid would be the only two that could break it, I think. If Zion was there, he might be able to break it, especially now. I'm joking.
But yeah, I mean...
No, the All-Star game was really fun. I really enjoyed the All-Star game. I think the All-Star weekend had lost its pizzazz over COVID, and I think with the dunk contest, they need to sort that out.
Yeah.
And the skill games, I for what I watched the highlights, I enjoyed the highlights.
Skill games is one of them things that's like, it's okay. It would never be like the heart. It won't be like the main headline.
Yeah, but
it's still very good. And
3-point contest.
3-point contest. I mean, we ain't even spoke about it. Cat has decided to just decided to go win it.
Yeah, but I don't think the 3-point contest is that hard. Like, if the NBA players, they should be sinking every single free they're hitting.
Yeah, but it's different players, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, of course, yeah, I know.
If you put Cat and Steph together, like, the best part would be, right, is you get like the last 5 winners of the 3-point contest, or like second place if like, because Steph's probably won 4 out of them fucking 5, to be honest.
I think he has, to be fair.
You know what I mean? But like, you put them all together in a 5-man 3-point contest. Yeah. Right,
get first, Clay in there as well.
Get Clay. Get all the good shooters. Dame, Clay, Trey, I don't know, whoever else.
The whole point of an All-Star game is you get all-stars. You get stars. And they're there with Toby, whatever his name, I've got
Obi Toppin.
Who is that?
And I'm not like, I mean, I love Jalen Green. I think he's going to be very good. But Jalen Green is up there in the finals. Come on, man.
Silly.
As good as Jalen Green's probably going to be, he's a rookie.
Yeah, well, you need to have the all-star. He's not a star.
No.
He's a rookie star. That's not an all-star. All-star is about having that factor. I think all-star is when you're trying to be an NBA fan, it's what you show to the new people that are coming through. Say, these are our stars. These are the best people we've got.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But there's one thing I have to say about that.
Go for it.
And that is that if you're saying this, that means it's the same team every year.
No.
Yeah.
No,
because you're saying these are our stars.
Yeah, but who's on the best people that we've been forward recently? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, they keep the system with like the voting and stuff, because that is good.
They should do whoever's got the highest 3-point percentage. That's what it should be.
Yeah.
Is that what they do it on anyway? I don't think.
No.
I don't know.
It's just I think they approach people and
ask them.
But you know,
it's really good exposure for Jalen Green, to be fair. Being a rookie and getting out there, I know everyone knows who he is.
It
anyway,
is, but I think it's very like he was very underwhelming.
Well, yeah, of course he would be.
It was very but you know, like
there's been times when we had Clay versus Steph a couple of years ago, and I was just there like they were hitting everything. I was just there like the only way one of them's going to lose here is if one misses one basket.
Yeah,
and I miss it being that tight, and it hasn't been. The All-Star game brought that back. Yeah, I thought definitely, but
you're like a skill challenge. Mobley hitting like 4 seconds left to go.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want to see.
That's come in and helped there, and someone that is probably very underrated. Evan
Mobley.
Can't speak. Got to start. But no, it's really cool to see. It's got, in some aspects, it's kept the all-star factor of the last minute. Everyone fighting against each other, the best versus the best in the league. Yeah. I like that in the skill challenge and the game. Dunk contest, 3-point contest.
They need to be reworked.
You need to not rework it. I think you know what you need to do. You need to realise that who needs to be put in there. Like, you need to just understand that there needs to be a proper, like a Bron and a Steph constantly in there. I know it might get boring, but I don't think it would. I think everyone loves Steph. I hate Steph, but I love him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I hate him from a Lakers point of view. I hate him.
Yeah.
Because he's ridiculous. But that's the point. Like,
but I think yeah. I mean, who? Just to wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll wrap up. Yeah.
Who was your All-Star MVP?
Well, it's got to be Steph, but a special mention is Embiid. I think definitely he performed. LaMelo Ball. Also,
LaMelo Ball had a good debut. All-Star.
Bro, it's his second year and he's already in the All-Star.
You know, he will be up there. He will. I'll say this now. He'll win MVP at some point.
Fred VanVleet, what is he shooting? I've never seen him shoot before. Well, no, I have, but not recently. His shooting is weird, but he hits some good shots.
Yeah,
good little shout out to him. I think he played well.
I think it was a very good game.
Everyone's looking forward to Drake for the sixth player. To be fair, but
my MVP was Luka. Because, you know.
Oh, mate,
I'm joking. I mean, you try to see him talk at half time.
When they did that thing of what was it about? I think it was actually a really nice message.
Yeah, it was about.
It ended up.
I'm literally saying that. I love Luka to bits. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there going you got like John Morant, D-Book, you know, Darius Garland. I'm sitting there going. Yeah. Just end it with Chris Paul. Please. Someone that can speak.
No, it wasn't that. You could tell he was reading off a teleprompter. Yeah. You could see it. I was just there what's he doing? But no, I was just there what are you doing, bro? No. He played all right.
No, I'll be honest. My MVP was Steph.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Guys ago.
I will give a special shout out to Jar. Brought a nice bit of flair into it. Him and Trey together was sick. I know I've mentioned about 3 times in this podcast, but I really enjoyed just seeing them two together because I know it's going to be a rivalry.
I think a very underrated link up that was there as well was Jarrett Allen and Darius Garland. They kept popping the ball up to each other.
You aren't wrong.
Yeah. They had a good little game.
I think it was nice to see the Cavs have a few people there, and I think they really showed out.
Especially because it was in the Cavs as well, you know.
Exactly.
What I mean?
It was cool when Lebron was announced. I always like to go, the King from Cleveland. That's one of my favourite things. But no, it was. I think overall, I think it's a dub this All-Star weekend. I think there are some things they need to work out, but the thing with the 75 was really cool. Seeing everyone, all the legends. It shows off the history. Do you know what I'm saying? It needs to be shown more. For something that's 75, they should be having every game. They should have someone that's part of the 75 turn up and maybe have a bit of their life about their life at half time. I think that'd be a really good idea.
Yeah.
But no,
I think as well. I'll be honest. It was a very good All-Star weekend in the end.
Well, it's the first one back with all fans, isn't it?
Yeah, but if the game wasn't as good as it was.
Oh yeah, they would have.
It'd be looked at as a very disappointing one. I think.
Oh, they'd have some questions.
Definitely. They would. But apart from that, I think it
was a success. I think definitely.
It was a very good weekend. It was okay. Yeah. You know, what I mean, I fixed the dunk contest. #free cat still. But leave your thoughts in the comments, guys.
Yeah.
Leave your thoughts in the comments of what you thought about All-Star Weekend. Who was your MVP? And we'll catch you next time.
Yeah, we've got Thursday coming up with the games.
Thursday. So tomorrow night is back up again.
Yeah, we've got some few good games. But no, we'll do an episode next week for you. And hope you enjoyed today. And we shall see you next time. Hopefully with Jack, but we'll see.
Yeah, see you later.